What's good, my zesty lemons? It is Eileen, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Excuse me, I got a bunch of incense smoke in my nostrils. So this reading is a request, and I believe she wanted to know who Namjoon's ideal wife is going to be. So we're going to play around with this and see what we can come up with. Please understand that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. And if, in fact, you feel like you meet the requirements, know that I am not trying to encourage anyone to go to this man and say, oh, well, this reader said that we're meant to be. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Let's just keep that in mind. Keep the love at first sight, the rom-com vibes on Netflix or your favorite K-drama channel. All right. Sweet universe. If Namjoon was here and I was to give him a reading about his future wife, what qualities would she possess? You can go ahead and yeah, just open the door and go. My daughter trying to be quiet. I saw the Empress come out, so close the door, please. Okay. There she is at the bottom. I shuffled, but there she is. So she's definitely someone that... What are you doing, child? She has been through some things, I'll tell you that much. She has a nurturing vibe to her. She is someone that is self-made. So no one has to try to accuse her of being the type of person that's only with him for his money, because I feel like if he did not have the status that he had, he would still fall in love with this type of individual. All right, feel it right there. So since we're talking about love, I feel that this individual is someone that makes him feel whole, to be honest with you. I feel like she is someone that he would believe to be sent from heaven. She carries this promise within her, and he can sense it. So I don't know, I just kind of, I feel like he's going to recognize who this person is. She may not even realize that she is meant for him. But I feel like the universe is definitely going to hand this to him. So right off top, I'm going to say that it is definitely unexpected, okay? Next is the Six of Pentacles. Sun, one second. Could you please reverse those blinds? That's like, we're missing a blind, and the position of the sun, it keeps beaming in here and it's getting me in my eye and it's driving me nuts. Okay. One second. Like that. I guess, I mean, it's better, but okay. No hopping, please. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles here. This is someone that is a humanitarian. I think I said that right. She loves to donate. She is I definitely feel like she definitely donates to a lot of charities. Maybe that's where he'll meet her. But she is someone that likes to do a lot of, I'm trying to think of the word. What is that word? Basically where they love to help people in need. Yeah, she just loves it. And I see that, and it's also funny because, like I said, with the Empress card, a lot of individuals will try to accuse her of being with him for his money, but that's not the case because I believe she comes from a wealthy family, or she's self-made. And a lot of the money that she does have, she takes the time to focus on charities. She helps with natural disasters. She helps the poor. She's beautiful. And then when it comes to their union, it's an even give and take. I don't see anything one-sided with this. You know, he will be there to support her. And I don't even think this is all about monetary gains. I think that she is a mutual support system for him. We have the Knight of Swords. Now this could be telling the story. Like, love is going to happen. She's going to be, you know, amongst the community. And he's just gonna come rushing in like, oh, I must get to know her. Because this is someone that goes after what it is that they want. But on the flip side, not in a negative sense, but I see this as someone who is driven. She does not rely on him to do anything for her. She might be a little independent, and that might bother him a little bit, but not to the point to where it bothers him. Like, she allows him to be a man, and, you know, he allows her to be a woman, or vice versa, or both, you know, however that works. But yeah, excuse me, my throat. Because I'm having trouble vocalizing what I'm trying to say, I feel like the throat chakra is doing something. I kind of feel as though this might be an awkward encounter between the two of them. Like, they might like one another, but yet don't really know how to vocalize it. Keep in mind, this could have already happened. This could be someone that he has met in the past, and because he was too shy, or maybe she was too shy, they couldn't get anything off the ground. Maybe he's currently in this situation, or he's about to be in this situation. But like I said, I see that this person is driven. Logically, she is driven. You know, she's balanced financially, emotionally, spiritually. She's cool. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like this is also someone that goes to school. I'm not talking about junior high. I'm talking about college, or maybe some form of university. But the Page of Pentacles, I don't know, I just get that scholarly vibe from her, and she's working towards a skill set of her own. All right. What else can we get from this? We have the Hierophant. This is someone who is traditional. I kind of get that there's a possibility that she might be foreign. She is very educated, possibly in spirituality or religion. She has this aura about her where a lot of people feel as though they could come to her with anything and everything. And wouldn't that be interesting if she actually, like, if it was like a therapist or something? But so we have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is a protector. Why I said that, I don't know. I don't know, Kendra, that could be a name, I don't know. But the King of Swords is a protector. He might be, I don't know, she might have this power over him to where he feels as though he has to protect her at all cost. But in the end of the situation, I feel like this is someone who provides sound advice, follows the rules. You know, she, like I said, very traditional, so she ain't playing no nonsense whatsoever. She has a stern way about going about things. So honestly, I feel like if any of the army, the toxic army, would try to come at her, she wants all the smoke. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. She wants all the smoke. She does not have any qualms about telling you exactly what she thinks of you, but she would rather not go that way. You know, she would try to be diplomatic. She's very intuitive, so she can sense someone's nonsense a mile away. So even if they were to try to pull wool over her eyes, she has a keen sense of intellect. They wouldn't be able to play with her. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this was in reverse. So how I see this at this time, I feel like the chances of them meeting right now is non-successful, only because she may not be in the environment that she needs to be in order to meet him. And this could also be the same for him too. He might not be in that mindset. You know, he might have a lot that is on his plate. He might be kind of questioning his purpose. And long story short, I just kind of feel like this is a testing time for him or her, or both. But as of right now, I just kind of feel like it's not time right now. The divine timing is not there for them to meet. Or this was a missed opportunity. Like I said before, there was an opportunity where he had met her, but one of them were too shy to engage with one another. So it might feel like a missed opportunity. This could be someone that he's thinking about, wondering how she's doing, and he might have felt like she was someone that got away, or vice versa. And then we have the Tower card. So with this missed opportunity, I could definitely say that like I said before, the encounter is definitely unexpected. And this is what I'm getting from this card right here. Even though this looks like complete and utter chaos, I feel like that's how she's going to stir up his world. I think it is a foreigner. There's a possibility that it is a foreigner. It could be a fan. I will say that also with the Six of Pentacles. However, I think that This is not your everyday fan. This isn't someone who's in the kitchen. One second. I think there's a baby in the kitchen. Hold on. Sorry about that. I thought I heard the baby in the kitchen, and apparently there was nothing there, and I'm going crazy. So, but like I said, I think this woman who just so happens to be a fan, she's going to be well put together. I don't think that it's, and I'm not trying to say this to hurt anybody's feelings, so please don't take it that way. But there are a lot of individuals that are attracted to the members for superficial reasons. There are a lot of individuals that believe that they are soulmates of these individuals. And I'm not going to say that you're absolutely wrong. You could very well resonate with a lot of things. However, the only way that you'll be able to know is if you meet this person face to face, right? So I'm not the type of reader that would get your hopes up. I'm just telling you the qualities, and whether or not this is you or anyone else, that's up to the universe to to decide, because we have the divine will here, so I feel that the universe will reveal this person when the time is right. And let's be logical here. Even if he was thinking of finding love, I honestly don't think that it's going to be anytime soon. This also gives me soldier vibes too. I mean, it's a possibility that he might meet her overseas, but I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to know until they decide to really share with you what's going on. But what I do know is when that time does come, I hope that everyone will respect his and her wishes of honoring them as human beings, because they have the right to love anybody that they want. That's how I look at that. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull an oracle card to close up this reading. But yeah, so the Tower card is definitely somebody that is someone unexpected. He did not think, that he was going to fall in love with this person, and vice versa. We have the tendencies of having a certain preference, and then we come to find out that the person that we should have been with all along ends up being the person that we end up with, and we start to understand why we chose that person, right? So that's exactly what I'm getting from that. Like, it's definitely unexpected when that time comes. As of right now, I don't feel like there's a pursuit of any kind, because, he's got a lot of stuff that he has to take care of before he enlists anyways. But once he comes out, or even during, so that's how I see that. Very strong right there. Just say no. Over your shoulder. Open your presence. And nasty not. Alright, so let's take a look at this. So just say no. Number 51 says, maybe if I can get to it. It says the divine buzz. Everyone has a different phrasing for it. Being in the now, a connection with all that is. Living in the moment. Here's the thing that no words can explain. Okay, but it says, but baby, if you can feel it, savor it, for it's all worth, for what it's all worth. So, excuse me, my stammering is happening. So basically, I feel like this is going to be one of those connections where he's just going to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's what's going to happen. Like, he's going to feel like this was a woman that was sent specifically for him. You know, and he's going to be blindsided by it, and he's not going to know how to react to it. But oh my gosh, like, he's going to adore her. Over your shoulders, it says, those reoccurring patterns in your life, throw them overboard. Whoever said those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it was full of bunk. You can only repeat patterns that you continue, if you continue to stare at them. You get hypnotized and then you act them out. Take one last look and say sayonara. Okay, so I don't know why I got this vibe, but it's a possibility that, and I kind of felt this way before, but I kind of feel like BTS is probably going to do like a reunion run, but they're going to start doing their own thing from here on out. So looking over his shoulders of the past, and even past hurts, things that he might have thought about himself, that's all in the past now, because she's going to show him what it means to be loved. Then we have 33. Sorry for my stammering, guys, by the way. It says, open your presence. Ever seen a time-lapse film over a flower blooming and its petals were open wide? That's your new role model. Visualizing yourself opening your arms wide and embracing all the prosperity and abundance that's flowing your way. Receive, 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 and then pass it on. So as of right now, I kind of feel that at this point in time, he's married to his music, and so he's going to continue to embrace everything that's coming his way. So as of right now, his thing is trying to find himself and just live in the now. You know what I mean? I don't really think that love right now is a thing for him at this time. At least that's not what I'm getting from that. I think that that's definitely saying like he's taking in his, or he's expressing his gratitude, or will be expressing his gratitude. You know, he has a lot to thank the army for, you know, and he just wants to put out content and share his gifts with you. I think that's what that's talking about, right? So with nasty knot, it says, despite how it looks, you can now slip easily out of your current ensnarement. It only looks like quicksand, but in reality, getting free is a piece of angel food cake. Leave the drama behind, yum. So I could see that in two ways. One, he could say, no, I don't think I'm going to do so, because I know that trying to being in a relationship is going to be hell to pay, because you're going to have a lot of individuals that are going to be heartbroken. And I know that he understands that, but it's like he really wants to say, please get real. This is my life, not yours. There are a million and one reasons why you and I cannot be together. For one, you know, if you're not old enough to pay a bill, then I don't think you have the right to try to tell a grown man what he should and should not do, or who he should and should not be with. But as of right now, I kind of feel, yeah, and even with the over your shoulders, like he doesn't like the fact of having to look over his shoulders. you know, with people spectating everything that he does. So that's why I kind of feel like everything that is going to happen is going to be it's going to be hidden, and it's going to be in a way that no one is really going to know. You mean, you've got speculations of so-called reunions all the time, or not reunions, but unions all the time, and a lot of them are not true. Just because, you know, they have some type of connection does not necessarily mean that it's a romantic connection. It is possible for a man and a woman to be best friends and that be it. And it's a lot of times it's because they are best friends that they don't want to jeopardize that to try to turn that into something romantic. But if the universe sees that that's what's supposed to happen, then the universe is going to orchestrate this behind closed doors. We're not going to know anything about it. So I hope that this reading helps. I'm sorry that it didn't really give you, maybe it did. I mean, I thought it did. I'm not here to try to disappoint anybody or hurt anybody's feelings, but overall I just think that this is going to be someone that he's going to fall in love with on his own time, divine timing. So no one has an opportunity to, you know, play by or cheat with the little cheat codes to, you know, pretend to be something that they're not. Is how I look at that. So if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You can go ahead and do that if you want to. You can leave a comment. You can subscribe. You can tell your friends about me. But what I really want you to do is this. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye.